but got a bit of a different layout. Today we're going to be trying out a 500 rank point speedrun of Crossbeats REV Sunrise. I was inspired by a Japanese player who did a 2,000 rank point speedrun, and did the math on that. I mean, that's not possible for me. I'm not good enough due to the way the system works. The way the rank points work, so you got your clear rate in this game. Clear rate is 20% what percentage of max combo you get. It's 80% it's 80% taking your flawlesses and supers, the top two judgments. And then half of your cools, which is the next judgment, you add that together, you divide that by the total number of notes. So that's 80%, and then 20% is combo. So you take that, that's clear rate, you multiply that by the difficulty level, that's rank points. 10% bonus for playing on survival gauge, 20% bonus for playing on ultimate gauge. So what we're doing in the speed run, I did not mean to do that. I'm just trying to clean off my hairs. So what we're doing in the speed run, though, is that we are going to. So we're looking at global rank points. So global rank points are the rank points for your top 20 songs. So the reason I can't do the 2,000 rank point challenge is that, to a first approximation, I have to average 100 rank points per song, which means I have to do, which means I need to be perfecting level 83s. And I'm not quite capable of that. Let's see here, do I? Okay, looks like we're up. I'm gonna flip this over here behind me as well, that way I can monitor myself a little better. Alright, so I'm not capable of getting an average of 100 rank points over 20 songs. So I can't really do the 2,000. What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get 500 global rank points in 6 songs. That requires that I average 83 rank points, which is about perfecting a 70. And I can do well enough on enough 75s and 76s for that to be feasible. This record will be vulnerable to anybody, or this attempted record, and it probably will be a record because I don't think anybody's done this challenge yet. But this will be vulnerable to players who are better than me, because they'd be able to do it in 5 songs, and I can't do it in 5 songs. I have to do it in 6. But I'm not sure that it's going to be that big of a difference in the end, because once I actually get things nailed, there's some shorter songs I can do while doing 6 songs, whereas if you have to pick 5 songs and you have to pick them all 83 or harder, your choices are limited, and those may not be the shortest songs. This is a speed run. So the things that we want to do out of it are, we want to minimize time, which means picking the shortest songs that will get us to our goal. It means minimizing the amount of time in the menus, and it means minimizing the amount of time in menus. It means I'd like to avoid setting options if it costs me time to do so, but then the counterpoint is maybe I need those options to actually play well. Since the options are set per credit, I could front load the songs I need the options on in 1 credit as well. So we've got that. Kind of been babbling on about it for a bit. But I'm not really going to be looking at chat for this, because I don't really have it. Let's see if I can set that up. Let me flip my laptop around here. I can maybe put the stream manager. Okay, I've got my stream manager set up side by side. There we go. Okay, I've got my stream manager set up. So since I'm kind of inventing the category, I get to decide when the timer starts, and I get to decide when the timer ends. And I get to decide what the rules are, basically, if I'm going to submit this to speedrun.com. I did not mean to do that. So what we're going to, and the timer on this will be unofficial. There will be a frame count when I actually get a VOD up of it. The time I'm going to have the time start when I touch the screen to start the first credit, and the time will end. This time will end at the fade to black on the last song. So like when the screen cuts out and then goes to, as soon as all the UI elements go away, and then before it comes up with the final judgments on that song, I will consider that to be I've lost control. I may not know at that point if I've succeeded or not, is the thing. But we don't necessarily want to do it when you lose, or like as soon as you hit the last note. I think that's going to be harder to time. I think it's going to be that we can frame count it better if we like go to like the last frame of black, the first frame of not black, after the song ends and when the judgments come up. So we'll start it when I touch the screen to go, and we will end it when we will end the timer when it fades to black to show me the results for song number 6. And the hope is we will make it. Okay, so for the first proof of concept route, what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely overshoot things. I've picked 6 songs that I think I can do pretty well on. They all have they all have superfluous rank points. They have more rank points than I need. This will give me some room if and when I mess things up. This route has 547 potential rank points, and some of the songs are quite long. There are songs over 2 minutes in this play. But the goal is to get something done for a first pass. I'm also going to be actually going in the menus and changing the sizes, changing it from arcade to tablet and turning down the background for this first play. But the hope is to get something where I can get it in 6 credits. Okay, so as far as like in the end, official judgment of rank points would be basically we'll pick an official calculator, or I'll publish an official calculator. Oh, hello viewers. We'll publish an official calculator, or I'll go point to the one on maplia.jp, which is the Japanese site, and I'll say if you can enter things in here, that can prove you did it. The thing I neglected was that every unlimited chart adds 1% of its rank points to your global total. That shouldn't matter if we're talking I want to get it done in 6 songs. So, given my list of songs, this is not going to be the efficient run. This is just going to be a run. So we're going to try that. If this one works, I have another more optimized route set up, but I also don't think I can pull it off on my first try. So I might have to try several. So this is just to prove that, this is just to set up the parameters, and then people can go in on it. If I submit it to speedrun.com, I'm the moderator, so I got to moderate everyone's runs. But I'd be making 500, 1,000, and 1,500 rank point categories, and I'll probably put the rules up bilingually if they'll let me. Okay, so looking at this, let's see. First, I've got Romancing Game, Dazzling Season, Dynamite Sensation, Red Heart, Warning, Hervor, and I think that's pretty close to the rough order of difficulty for keeping combo. So I'm just going to write down my percentages on a piece of paper as the run goes. I'm not going to be live tracking it. I'll finish all 6 songs. I'll have a good idea whether I'm on pace or not. If 4 of the songs are full combos and the others are single misses, I should be okay. So we are going to start the timer in 3. Whoops, we're gonna back out. All right, so I think the timer should actually start. We'll make the timer start here, and then that's something that like we could debate. You should basically. I think you should have to do all the menuing consistently for the speed run. So 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, what? Ah, okay. Way to do that again. Whoops. Moichiro. 3, 2, 1. There we go. I gotta remember about that. I also need to write down the speed mods, but all the speed mod setting will be done on this screen. That's okay. That's the hardest song in the set. So, we'll cut it on the single frame where it goes white. Okay, 91%. We need to go to Dazzling Season. 91%. No time to waste. Okay, we are in it. Okay, next credit. Red heart, warning, and a hervor. Okay. Red heart, we'll do hervor before warning. Ah! This is the hardest one in the bunch for me. Not going well. This is a short one, but it's a hard one. For me. We did okay. We did okay. Oh, that song has a lot of dead time at the end. That kind of offsets any... Not great, but we can make it up. Okay, we want red heart, hervor, and then warning. Okay. Red Heart is like a max speed song, I want to say. Again, I would like to cut this out. In the end, I want to cut that out, but I'm not confident in it yet. Okay, we have to do some math on this when we're done. Ah! Combo break hurts. Ah! Not great. I don't know if we're gonna make it on this play. I'm not comboing very well. $350. Might be. It should be okay. That's got to be a 99. Oh. Basically the same speed, we don't have to change anything. Then after this I have to stop the timer and then verify everything, basically. Getting nervous, because I could screw it up. Like that! I could screw it up. And we'll stop it. Right there. We'll stop it right there. Alright, now what I have to do is I have to go do the math and see. This is a 97. Gotta write that down. So 1 second while I do some math. Okay, if I did my math right, I should have 526.63 rank points, which should be good enough for that to be a legitimate speedrun. The time is inexact. But I got it. And let's see, how much, what did my personal capability would have been 547, and I got 526. Excuse me, because it's technically a record and because it was technically in jeopardy, and I am a little nervous about it. But we're going for it. Alright, so with that done, let me look at my other chart here. This one. Okay, I'm gonna compare. Yeah, warning, warning, warning's a 205. Red Heart is a 205. Hervor is a 158. Those are the ones that I want out of the set. So what we're gonna do here going to those will be sorted by difficulty. Okay, so for this next one, we're gonna try a harder route. If I am as far off of my PBs on this route as I was on the last route, I will not get it. I only have, my PBs on this give me, on individual songs, give me 510 rank points, roughly. So there's less room for error. And there aren't too many songs. If I want to bump this up, the best thing to do is probably to remove Genjitsu. If I were to replace Genjitsu with Romancing Game, or even Dynamite Sensation, which was definitely my worst one. One second, please. Twiddling with some spreadsheets. Okay, let's go back. I'm trying to set up my other route here. Okay, I'll bring the mic over here so that I can actually talk while I'm doing this. Okay, so one more second. I think I'm alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone else around, so I'm in less of a hurry. But I want to get my other route done, And it's like if I sneak in another song that I can get more rank points on, I might have a little more room for error on this. I think Dynamite Sensation might be the one I want to drop. But I actually did pretty well on that. I just missed notes in very inopportune places. So what can I do here? You know, I think that what I'm gonna do, just to add a little more overhead, because I wasn't doing super great on that song. If I do this, that gives me a little more overhead. And again, we put the harder songs in the beginning of the set. I feel like Dynamite and Dazzling should all be together. Okay, I've got the route here. And we're set up. Okay, so we're gonna do Romancing Game, Pyromania, Tsukaisute Dedo Waru, Dynamite Sensation Rev, Dazzling Season, and Code. And we're gonna try to beat 1514. And then we're gonna go. We're gonna reset that. Set that I need to be. Like that. And we are gonna start a countdown in 3, 2, 1. That did not work. That was bad. That did not go well. I'm not liking my odds after that first one, but we're gonna play out the first credit at least. I gotta mute my TV that I'm monitoring myself on. I get an echo. Okay, that was baked into that one. That said, I feel like my odds at this point are not good. No, we're starting over. Missed too many notes on this one. Okay, I want to see how far off I was. What I need to do is this one. Oh, come on. Fix this. Based on those numbers. One second, please. Yeah, based on those numbers, the run was already dead. So why gotta put these back, and then I gotta fix this again. I suppose the run wasn't dead, but it would have been out of my ability to make up the difference. Alright. So let's go again. 3, 2, 1, go. When I get around to the 1,000 and 1,500 rank points, those will be less about micro optimizations and more about consistency. I gotta do better than that, come on. Okay, this looks promising. That was a solid opener. And a bad performance on this is baked in. Ah. Still got a 90. you can still get a 90, and that's enough. But we are going to need much closer to a full combo on this than last time, for sure. That should be good enough. Okay, we need Dynamite Rev this time. Come on. So this time we want to go alphabetical. Okay, that wasn't the smoothest. That could have been better, but the menuing is something I will have to learn. All right. Doing good. Not good. Since we carried a combo past the halfway point, those misses at the end don't hurt that bad. Alright, we need Dazzling Season. Then we need code. Full combo. Full combo. We're in it. Okay, I probably need to do pretty well on this, though. Probably can't tolerate a 90. On the other hand, there's not a lot of points at stake on this one. And we're almost done. That might have been a little early, but that's definitely a minute. Already knocked a minute and a half off if this is legit. So let's do the math. That is legit. That is a 510.88 RP. And oh, global hotkeys. Okay, I know that's on video. I'll have to go look back at the VOD. That is much faster. Okay, that's a good starting point. So I think I'm gonna call it there for today. I've got a good route here, and I know that I have I have 10 points to spare right now. I'm going to write that down. Okay, so with today's experimentation, what I got figured out is, let's put this here. I've got 10.88 points to cut out, basically. So that's like if I look at, I need to actually back these numbers off. So 10.88. Yeah, 10. Okay, so I know I got 10 points that I can remove from that if I can save some time on it. Looking at this, you might be able to, if I were to take out, say, Romancing Game at a 95, if I could slot an 85 in there, I'd be able to, at 95 rank points, I'd be able to slot in an 85 rank point song there. That's the longest one by far. Alternatively, Dazzling, cutting Dazzling Season or Dynamite Sensation down is also a viable option. Okay, but I think this was a good proof of concept. I think I can